Alright, I think we got it fixed. I can hear the game. I think you guys can hear the game. Alright, good deal. So as I was saying, I had finished the DLC, Echoes of the Eye, and was clued into the fact that now the end of the main game has changed based on the ending of Echoes of the Eye. So I'm going to make this replaying the end of the game, which could take a few cycles, because I have to go through the fish again. Yeah, the fish. Hey, Slate. And of course, I'll be taking the warp core. So I have to go to the Ash Twin project, get the warp core. Let's take a look at this board. Let me plan out what I've got to do. Be going to the vessel. So let's go ahead and mark that. Wasn't that sad? The Know My Grave. Man, I really love this game. I really love this game. Okay, so we need to go to the Ash Twin project. Okay, so we'll be... Actually, we should sleep for a few minutes. Go to Ash Twin, land, go into the warp tower for Ash Twin. Warp... You know what, let's just go ahead and go. I'm sure we're going to have to do this more than one time. Okay, so let's find Ash Twin. I'm used to going right to the stranger. Playing through that. So there's the vessel, and there's Ash Twin. Okay. Let's engage this autopilot, which loves to take me into the sun. Abort. It's just abort. Let's just match some velocity. I have a feeling we're just going to crash in. Yeah, and let's go ahead and just crash. Oh, the shadow. Nice touch, devs. So I do need to get back to the ship, so I can't just leave it anywhere. See the... What did I think of finishing the DLC? I thought it was great. I was... really starting to fall in love with going into that dream world and doing the investigation, and then going in between worlds to travel. I did think that... Oh, crap. Let's get out of here. I wished that... I do wish that the end had been a little bit more conclusive, a little bit. I felt like it wasn't as satisfying as it could be, because the creature, the Alk, who had been locked up all that time, his simulated self had been locked up for basically all of eternity till we show up to release him. So I kind of thought that was sad, but also I would like to have had more interaction with him and not just had the footprints go into the water, sort of, mysteriously disappear. So I got from that he went ahead and ended his simulated existence so that he could die, and be with the rest of his people. I did not understand the significance of showing my simulated self or sort of a representation of my character being on that raft with him. So we both got on the raft and floated down the river. Right, I wish there had been more. Okay, so I think I'm close enough here to the pole here. My ship will not be destroyed. So yeah, Paladrune, Token Reaper, hey, how are you? How's it going? I've been lurking in your streams off and on. We're buddies now, bye-bye. Yeah, I kind of got that too. But I would really have liked to have seen a little bit, just had a little bit more conversation at the end. Even though I know it was all, pictures back and forth. Even the conversation with, got the kiddos down for the night. Cool. How's your wife doing? Well, she's like in week 30 now or something. She's expecting. She is, she's almost there. That bun's almost out of the oven, right? You've only got about 2 more months to go or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's the last time I lurked in her stream. I believe she said she was at 21, 28 weeks. Oh no, a fever. That sucks. That sucks. How are they doing though? Sometimes a fever doesn't really keep them down, you know what I mean? So it used to be like we were supposed to. Cool. Everything going okay, I hope? With the little one on the way? Okay. Oh, there's the ankle breaking. It's really easy to run up on this tower of sand here. February 16th, really close to Valentine's Day. It's always cool, I think, to have a baby on a holiday. We've got to wait till the sand goes down a little bit more. Yeah, I really liked the concept of the stranger and, these other... one second. This other civilization that had followed the symbol of the eye into this solar system. Sorry, you guys, I got a cough. Apologies. I really liked that there was another civilization that had followed the eye out here, and it seemed like they had taken it to sort of a religious, status. Yeah, I'm okay. Just a dry, just like a dry spot in my throat. And, do I sound okay? I'm okay. Just had a little dry tickle. Not coming down with anything. My son, who is my roommate. I can't really say like he lives with me or I live with him. Like we split all the bills, so we're basically roommates. But it feels weird to call him my roommate at the same time. He was not feeling well this week, and I was a little run down, but we took COVID tests and those were negative. All right, here we go. So hopefully your kiddo bounces back pretty quickly. So I did like the idea that another civilization had followed the signal of the eye here. But I do wish that we had been able to get to know them a little bit more personally, rather than just kind of their story through the pictures, of course. I don't know why that still just is such a wonderful kind of feeling to go through there and come into, the heart of the story, basically. I felt like I really got to know the Nomai better. Of course, we hear the Nomai lore just through their conversations, We don't have any of their writing other than, we don't have their history books and stuff like that we read or we pick up. We have their conversations that we're reading to and from each other, so we get to know their personalities, and what kind of people that they are that way. And I felt like maybe that was kind of missing from the... Man, I'm really going at it. Okay, calm down, calm down. Got the warp core. Let's drop down. Right? Man, I'll never forget having that realization that, oh, crap, there's no more loop. I just ended the loop. Okay, let me get to my ship. Right, exactly. And I don't even really... I don't believe that it was clear in the story. Where's my ship? There it is. Why he decided to go against his entire tribe, basically, and music's throwing me off. I've come to associate that with the supernova, which shouldn't be happening just yet. Very traditional communal people. That kind of makes sense. All right, everybody, we got to go back through the fish. You can tell just how thrilled I am with that. I don't believe that his motives were made clear. And the chat, filled me in. If it helps, we'd be glad you finished the game again for more better closure. Okay, cool. Yeah, I have a feeling that my guess is that the Alks are incorporated into the final scene, so it's match velocity. Good God, match velocity. Did you not hear me say match velocity? Forgotten. Oh, there we go. I'm sparking. Surely this will attract attention. I'm assuming that the Alks are going to be at the very... Yeah, right? Damn fish. The snoring fish. I'm really like, what was scarier? You know what? That DLC was really spooky. All of the dark shadows, the way the light didn't really illuminate anything except, a specific, 6 to 8 foot radius around you. Seriously? That was... Yeah, I feel like it was for me, actually. I didn't even jump at that fish. I knew it was coming. You are dead. No more cycles. Oh my gosh. That was heartbreaking. The very first time I went through that, I was just like, what the hell? I know... Working through the DLC, I started to list everything I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of the dark. I'm afraid of the water. I'm afraid of this. I'm just like, what am I not afraid of? Do I just live in a state of high anxiety? All right, let's do this again. Load the previous save. This might take a few cycles to get through, especially if I crash into the thing, the bramble each time. Crash. I did like that there was no writing. That it does... Are you ever going to play this game? I don't want to give more spoilers than necessary, but you did ask. The game ends now when you die. Normally you're playing a 22-minute time loop and you just keep coming back. But when you get into the final stage of the game, and when I take that warp core out of the center, it ends the loop. So when you die, you have to restore a previous save. Thank God. I would be crushed. You know what? I love that you're here, and I am so happy to have you in chat. But honestly, if you're ever going to play this game, I beg you to leave and not watch this, because this game is best played with zero spoilers, zero knowledge going in. It's very... Yikes. It's very easy to learn to play. It's challenging, and the puzzles are awesome, but the greatest joy is being invited into the game. Like, the game has a wonderful way of inviting you to explore and inviting... Am I in the path of this thing? Inviting you to solve the puzzles and enticing you onto the next mystery. And so it is best played with no... Like, I should go ahead and move the ship a little bit. Okay. Okay, yeah. Please don't stay long enough to get any spoilers if you feel like you might... Oh, you know what? I forgot to sleep. That's why I can't see anything on this planet. I need to sleep for a few minutes. Yeah, if you feel like you might in the future play this, I, with the best of intentions, beg you to leave. And not because I don't love having you here. Okay, I think I'm close enough. This is one of the poles. Not sure what you'll play. What did I see you playing before? Was it Gears of War? What were you just playing previously? You know what? Let me do some shout outs, you guys. Because I can find out what you've been playing. Fortnite's Lego, that's right. Very cool, very cool. How are you liking that? I had heard someone else just praising it to the high skies. They were loving it. Oh, okay, okay. What does it say about you, Thornside? Thornside, the fresh-faced adventurer of Twitch, has been charming viewers with a clean and friendly vibe. They've been role-playing their way through political intrigue and family drama in Mount and Blade 2, Bannerlord, where empire building meets personal sagas. Sadly, no recent broadcasts to binge. It is a little bot that goes to your Twitch page and then scrapes the info from there and then composes these paragraphs about you. So it did that for Token Reaper as well. What did it say? Recently, they've swapped war strategies for brick battles in Fortnite's Lego Wonderland. Whether it's commanding troops or constructing forts, this streamer is all about that game-life balance. Alright, I think I'm close enough here to the pole. Go over here, start following this thing around the planet. I know, I really like it. I really like the description that it says, that it composes about people. It seems to do a really good job, too, of personalizing, you know, not just like composing a generic shout out, but a really kind of a personal one. I was really impressed when I first saw it in action. It was on Knight Rider 2000's channel. Yeah, it's great. I saw it on his channel and I was immediately like, I want one. I want one of those for my channel. Right? It is eerily accurate. I really like it. It is, what's the name of it? It's free and really easy to set up. Frosty, I think it's like frostybot.com or something like that. I'll look it up and I'll post it so you guys can go grab one for your own channels. There is another streamer. He streams coding mostly, and he does some gaming, and he also plays the sax, actually, which is really cool to watch him do that. But his channel is called JD Does Dev, and he has a bot in his chat called AI Lisha, and that bot is amazing because it can basically listen to what he says, plus it reads chat, so it responds to people in chat, and it will respond to what he says. This is my sign language for his mouth is moving. And I want one of those. That bot I went to look up. If you Google AI Lisha, AI_Lisha, that bot cost about $10 a month, I think. And as I've mentioned, I'm on a very strict budget right now, so I'm not spending any extra money. So the next game I play will have to be something I already own. I was looking at all of my games earlier, like, what do I have that won't, that I want to play on stream? So I have some very specific plans for my Dragon Age playthrough. Oof, man, I can't wait to play that game again. I was looking at all my screenshots of my different characters. I fall in love with each one of my characters. They're each different. They all have a different backstory, different attitude toward the world. I really love the role play. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to grab the warp core, which will end the time loop, the 22-minute loop, and then we're going to go to the ship again. We're going to go through the fish and get to the vessel. Oh my gosh, all the steps. Oops. Oh man. I hear ya. Lord of the Rings. Is that Lord of the Rings Online? Is that what LOTRO is? You didn't finish Mass Effect 2 yet? But you've played it like 10 times or something, right? Oh, your save files got wiped. Ugh. Hate it when that happens. I was really enjoying watching your playthrough of that. I love Mass Effect. What a game. Lord of the Rings Online. Okay. I might have to... I don't know, do I want to play roleplay online with other people? I might get like way involved. Like way embarrassingly involved, maybe? I don't know. The other thing I think about sometimes is like, should I be embarrassed? The extent to which I take my roleplay, my backstory creation, my character. I mean, seriously, it can take me hours to play character creator. Just getting the face perfect. Because as I'm creating their faces, I'm creating their story, their childhood, their family life. Where did they get this scar? Why do they have that tattoo? Okay, there we go. And nice. I would not be alone. Woohoo! We have a raid incoming. Oh, I wonder why my sound alert did not go off. Game Rat, hi, welcome in, raiders. I am currently having my final playthrough, not my final playthrough, but my final session with Outer Wilds. It's my ship. Because I finished the DLC, and so that actually finishing the DLC changes the ending of the game. And so now I'm on a mission to find out what is the ending of the game now that I've finished the DLC. So I had played through the ending of the game before, so now I want to see what the changes are. Elbon, hi, how are you? Nice to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Finally, a robot slave of my own.
Thank you for the follow. That's awesome. Yep, I had played through the end, just the regular playthrough, but with the... Do you like that? I love that little sound alert. That sound alert worked, but the sound alert that did not work was the raid. Announcement, so I'll have to check into that. But anyway, thank you so much for the raid, and welcome in, everyone. And did I not... Green Ranger. Yeah, the AOL time. I did finish the DLC, and yeah, I really did love it. It was definitely worth the playthrough, and I feel like it could have been its own little standalone... What's that? Oh, that's the Interloper. It could have been its own standalone game. I personally felt like the one criticism I have of it, seriously, is I felt like the time loop was not really integral to that part of the story. I have a feeling I'm going to be meeting the sun soon. There we go. Maybe not, maybe not. Wait, what am I doing? I've gotten distracted by talking to you guys. It is, it's the longest 22 minutes ever. I did become an amazing pilot though, and in everybody else's eyes, they think I was just born to do this. I forgot to mark on here where I'm going. Let's go mark the vessel so I can just go, hopefully just kind of go straight to it. But yeah, that's the only tiny criticism that I have about it, is I felt the time loop did not add to that story in particular, because the entire story takes place on that one ring world of a ship. But other than that, I thought it was beautifully crafted, a really good story. I would like... Nope, let's keep going. I would have liked to have gotten to know the characters a little bit more personally. Kind of felt like I was just learning about their culture more than I was learning about them as individuals, whereas in this main game with the Nomai, the main way that you get to know them is through conversations that they've recorded, so their personalities shine through, so you kind of get to know them, you know, I think on a more individual, sort of, you know, personal level. But yeah, wonderfully crafted, really wonderful gameplay. I really liked it. There was a level of scariness to it that, because I'm a huge chicken, I didn't, you know, properly appreciate, but I can't say it didn't add. It definitely added to the atmosphere of the game. Okay, we have an ad break coming in 2 minutes, you guys, just to let you know. All right. So I've matched philosophy. So what's going on here is I'm going to go inside here, and I'm going to try to get to this vessel and bypass all of those fish. So from the AOL days, yeah. Do I definitely date myself with that, right? But I was a huge Air Warrior fan. So it was online, non-stop dogfighting basically in World War II planes. My plane of choice was the BF-109. I just loved that plane. It was just a really good all-rounder. I actually outturned a Corsair at one point. The guy just abandoned it. He was straight on my tail. And I just had this trick of purposefully diving to gain speed. And then when I would circle back around to try to, you know, loop, of course, lose speed, but he couldn't catch me, and he abandoned it. He might have even accused me of cheating, but I knew my plane. Fish is right here. Wait. Okay, let's see if we can get over there now. I feel like they're not too close, maybe? Come on, man. Just keep going, Kim. I think this is where are there 3 in here? Yep. Damn it. Yeah, the music is so wonderful. And I think the game is gorgeous. Morgul Scorpion, welcome in. Your favorite flying game was the one that shipped with the original Xbox. Voiceover Smith, hi, welcome in. Nice to see you. The flying, was that the flight simulator? Crimson Skies? I don't think I played that one. That one does not sound familiar to me. What was that? Was that a World War II or maybe Cold War? Flying jets? What was your plane? What did you fly? The original Elite on Commodore 64 was your favorite. Whoa. Right, we have an ad break going. All I'm doing is drifting. Murder anyone today. It was a sci-fi fighting in the city area around high-rises. Oh, very cool. Very cool. So it was... Oh, I was going towards the eggs. Sniped a few people. So it wasn't like actual planes that had existed. Nice, nice. Were they planes or jets? Was it online against each other? Player versus player? Alright, I think we can pick up some speed. Very cool. Oh, thank you, Game Rat. Thank you so much for remembering the shoutouts for me. I so appreciate that. Star Trek. I'm trying to read chat and fly here. But I think I can go ahead and go. I think we've determined that I can kind of just go through here now. Come on, man. What's up with me hitting the walls here? Okay. And through here, I've not run into a fish from here before. So, what's this? This is the vessel, right? I'm here. I don't have to go past this, do I? No, this is it. I'm here. If it would still work, right? No, I think this is it. I have forgotten, you guys. Alright, I think that this is where I go, though. Don't think this is the... you know... escape pod. Alright, slow down a little bit, Kim. Just slow down. Let's get over here. Alright, you can do it. You can do it. Oh, that's right. I can match velocity on one of these things. That's right, that's right. Thank you, game. Thank you, devs. I know I'm old. Oh, there we go. And now we have, I was so happy to have gravity. Wait, no, that's not right. We have to go this way first, don't we? So this can come up. Oh man. Wait. There it is. Okay, I'm so glad. Those are amazing. Did you set those up yourself, Kim? No, that's that is a bot that sorry, it's called like FrostyBot or FrostyAI.com or something. Is this a state? God, you know what? I'm a little bit behind on the chat. I think I'm not. I'm disjointed right now. Okay.
Finally, a robot slave of my own.
Okay, so here we gonna go here. Nope, don't go across. Here. You know, the first time I did this, I remember I was shaking so hard. I was so excited and so nervous. Okay, so this one's the difficult one. So I'm sorry, you guys, but I'm gonna focus on this right now, and then I will come back to chat because I'm on a time. And chat was like coaching me. Okay, here we go, you guys. We made it. Okay. Thank you for the follow. By the way, Mogul Scorpion, thank you so much. We made it. I know, here it is. Oof. Oof. Okay, so here's where we do this, and we're going to go to the back. A wormhole, exactly. Elbon, if you have not, I know, somebody explained to him, or to Elbon, sorry, I don't know, man or woman, apologies. But this game is, if you ever plan on playing this game, as much as I love having you here, I beg you to not stay and get spoilers, because this game is best played with 0 spoilers. It is my standard Outer Wilds. Elbon, okay, cool. Totally understand. Have a great night. And when you do play this game, stream it so we can all watch your first playthrough, because that is the only way that we will ever get to play through the first time again, is vicariously through someone else. Have a great night. And I hope you stream this soon. Okay, so we've got some noise going on over here. When she has viewers, get out, exactly. For this game. Trees detected, thank goodness, right? Don't I need to be going south? Okay. Go. I know, I want to be, well, I don't necessarily want to be very selfish. I want people to be in chat and having a great time, but I also want people to play this game and really get the full benefit of, you know, being invited. before. I think I walked up one of these sides here and then I just jumped off into the eye. My God, what a thing, right? They even made it look like an eye. Here we go, you guys. What a trip. What a trip this is. Like, what is this? Can I go over there? No? I think there's any... This was such a shock to me. Very cool, very cool. Game Rat, I love you dearly, but I've given you the warning so many times, I'm not even going to say it again. Outer Wilds Ventures was founded by Feldspar, Gossin, Slate, and Hornfels to explore a solar system at the end of the universe. Okay, and somebody before had just had to uninstall and get out. Just had to uninstall and reinstall Mass Effect. Oh man. You were having such a good playthrough too. Oh, you know what? I want to make sure that Game Rat gets a shout out, you guys. If you guys aren't following her, you're missing out. You should go follow her immediately. The radio tower on Timber Hearth was built to receive transmissions from our deep space satellite and housed some of the last ever photos taken of the entire solar system. That's written in the past tense. The first time I went through the end of the game, I didn't see all of the museum. One of these photos revealed the existence of an invisible ring world inhabited by a species whose presence in our solar system predated even the Nomai. Oh, they were here before the Nomai. Nice, nice, good. Good to know that you're following her already. This species traveled from a nearby star system in search of the eye of the universe, but horrified by what they discovered, decided to block the eye signal so that no one else would ever find it. Interesting. That's right. One individual, however, rebelled against the decision and was able to briefly release the eye signal back into space before being caught and imprisoned in solitude for this betrayal. Mad late here, better try to sleep. All right, have a good night. I hope that you get some good sleep. Sweet dreams. This is the grotto. Oh, that's right, you can't leave the building. Thank you so much, voiceover. It was great having you here. I will catch you later. Oh. I can't believe I almost forgot to give you a shout out. Or if Game Rat already did, then you get 2 shout outs. At the end of its lifespan, our sun collapsed under its own gravity and then exploded in a violent supernova. He gets 2. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I am trying to get into the habit of remembering to give the shout outs. As long as it keeps your ME1 save to import, you'll be okay, right? And I noticed too that you were importing, like you were using the same face for your shepherd. So I really like that about Mass Effect, how you can use that code from ME1 to ME2 and then from ME2 to ME3 so that you have the same face each time. I really appreciate that they did that. Of all the life forms who will perish in the oncoming death of the universe, we will miss the anglerfish the least. So true. So true. Okay. Let's see what else. A little scout here. The Nomai who came to our solar system were following a signal from the eye of the universe. They perished when the interloper arrived, bringing with it the deadly substance we called ghost matter that flooded the entire solar system almost instantly and without warning. What am I playing next? I was just looking at my games earlier, so as you know, I'm on a very strict budget for about the next 6 weeks. So I am limited to the games that I already own. So I don't have Game Pass yet, again. But I was looking at my list of games, and I've got some good ones. So I don't know, maybe we'll take a look after. So here it explains about the ghost matter, which I learned about in-game, and then also chat coached me to the realization that it was ghost matter that killed the Nomai. Wow. So this mentions the Alks, not by name, but just this is the invisible ring world. Yeah, I don't know why he did that, though. I feel like his motivation could have been a little bit more apparent just in the gameplay. I'm really itching to play. I'm going to take a look around first. I know what happens when I examine that. The Alks were so cool. And I like, too, the method of relaying information. So with the Nomai, we got all of our information about them through the conversations that they had recorded. So we were translating their writing, and their writing was all conversations back and forth. And then, or maybe some journal entries, like they were talking to themselves, but still it was like a conversation. And then with the Alks, couldn't translate any of their writing, so it was all pictures. So I really liked that difference. I feel like the imagination at work was just incredible to create that game. Well worth the playthrough, absolutely. Highly recommended. 10 out of 10 stars. It was, I feel like the end, there could have been a little bit more interaction with the one Alk that you encounter who doesn't try to, blow out your lantern and send you back. And I would have liked to have gotten to know that Alk a little bit more personally, had more conversation maybe about his people, I still have my... Oh, I forgot that this is how this appeared. Okay. All of these little galaxies, little stars exploding. I don't know, I can feel myself getting a little emotional right now, knowing how this is going, and the first playthrough of this was so touching and so poignant. The music is a perfect accompaniment. Oh my gosh, you guys. Signal scope. Yeah, Thank you. Hugs back. Not catching any signals. Hold on. Wait, I lost it. This didn't go this way last time. I feel like last time it was more effortless. Yeah. Wait, did I just land on the ground? I just landed on the ground. Okay, cool. That was nice. Where'd he go? You know, when you're feeling lost, you should sit down and do something familiar. If you smoke, you should smoke a cigarette. Eat a candy bar. Do something so that you can gain your wits. Stop panicking. Hey, Esker. Do you hear music? I think the end of this game is so beautiful. I love the way that they composed this, put it all together, so that you could explore this, you know, sort of infinite possibilities world that they've created around you. Having a hard time. I'm moving in the direction of this sound. It is, isn't it? The music is so poignant. What's going on here? Is there something I could be doing? Oh, I could turn on my flashlight. That's right. I've totally forgotten. Were you playing Elden Ring today? I saw your map the other day when I was watching you play Elden Ring. It looks like you're getting close to the end there. Like the map is pretty explored. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Oh, okay. How's that going? Is it Henry? Is that his name? Is he coming up in the world as much as a peasant can? 40%. That's turning out to be a longer game than I had thought it was. You're finally getting better at it. What do you mean? Like battle-wise, combat-wise, or... forget what I'm supposed to do with this. Can't I just go in here? Yes. Thank you. Okay. You travel a lot faster. Hey, Rybeck. Fighting, hunting, lockpicking, pickpocketing, literally everything is hard. It's not quite time yet. I'm pretty sure we'll need the others for this next part. We'll need, you know, everyone. No rush, take your time. It might not even exist here. For the first time in the game, you don't have to worry about time. You don't have that clock ticking. Okay, let's... Who plays the drums? I forget. We'll find out in a second. Hold on. Did I get the drums? No? How do I get the drums? I do have a feeling... Well, I mean, you know, picking pockets... If it came easy to you, I'd worry about your moral character. Oh, wait a minute. I remember now. Zoom. Did I get it? Very little picking of pockets, huh? Let's go over here and see if I got the drums. I think I did. The drummer should be over here. Nope, not yet. Oh no, there he is. Shirt. We are much smaller as a species than I had thought the entire game. When I get to the end, I realize we are small. And then, of course, being on in the DLC, it becomes quite apparent that we are small. Oh shit, that's right. Fine, I'm just gonna move through the fear. I totally forgot about that fish coming out of the darkness. Keep moving forward. Oh, now we have some other music. Yeah, it didn't get me as bad this time as it did the first time. This music right here is pretty heartrending for me. Just so beautiful. Like, am I just floating out? Wait, something flew by. There we go. Hey, Feldspar. Hey, you found me. Nice to have company around a campfire, isn't it? Go on, go get the others. Wouldn't want them to miss out. All right. That's right, Gabbro plays this The Quiet Shade across old bark. In the in the ancient glade. It's always dark. I think that poem could be written. I think you could just randomize those lines and it would still be a poem. Hold on, where's Gabbro? Is this the one that's up in the trees? It is? Okay. But I didn't forget everything. Seriously, travel very fast. Okay, here we go. Hold on now. I know that there's... It's so funny, like the very first time I did this, I feel like it went a lot more smoothly. Like I got to... There's a hammock up here. Very pretty. Right. See that there's an ad break. This is not the music I want to hone in on though. I want Gabbro's music. I just realized that sign is pointing this way. All right, we can do this. Darn it, come on, we can do this. Come on, Kim, you can do this. There we go. All right. Go back through here now, see if he showed up at the campfire. There he is. Hey, Gabbro. His helmet is hilarious. Hey, Time Pal, so you're getting the band back together, huh? Go on, find the others. I'll be here. You don't need me yet, but you will. What a beautiful game. What a very beautiful, wonderful game. Get the others. Who's left? It is the Alps. I recognize this tree. I recognize the tree. The Alps are here. Okay, I'm so happy. Yeah, it did. It totally changed in the end of the game here. Wait, but where am I supposed to go? Meters 9. confusing. Do I need to sleep, maybe? I can't. It won't let me. What the heck? I needed to turn around and let something happen. Oh my gosh, those are kind of some wise words that just came out of my mouth. I need to let something happen. This is so cool. Somebody's digging. Oh man. What is it with the Alps in the dark? Flashlight, thank you. Getting some hints over here on the Well, that's the Nomai. That's the Nomai shuttle. So the Alks took pictures. Well, that's us. The Harthians. The Timber Harthians. That's the Alks. Extinguish. Well, before I extinguish, I'm looking around at everything, but I think that's probably how I'm going to open this door. It's by extinguishing the light. Yeah, that's the Nomai. All right, let's or maybe I had to put out my... Oh, there it is. Oh, a mirror. Very cool. Very nice. I have a feeling we're going to be going through the mirror. Just what I never want to happen when I'm looking at a mirror. Like, I never want something to appear behind me. Oh, God. Right? That's the musical instrument that they played. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, but that is exactly what I never want to happen. when I'm looking in a mirror. Okay, so let me go this way. Will there be an elk here? There is. Oh my gosh. Do we get to talk now? Or is it going to still be like, oh, it's the prisoner. Yeah, definitely. When my kind found the eye and realized what it was capable of, they were terrified, but it was too difficult a truth. Like a light too bright to look upon directly, it burned them. What they could not unlearn was hidden away in darkness, obfuscated. Oh, I love that word. Obfuscated, then lost. They did not want to see their story end. Nobody wants to see their story end. We make up all kinds of stories so that our story does not end here. My kind weren't always like this. We weren't always so afraid. I did what I could to set things right, yet I'm still of my kind, and you know now what they did. I cannot promise our fear won't stain your mind. And so, a choice. Are you certain you want to remember me? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, isn't it, though? Like, the experience is of value, whatever the experience is. So we're not always striving for what we call a positive experience, which is, love, joy, happiness, these things that feel so good. The experience of life is the complete experience of it. And the negative experiences are still of value. And exactly. I'm glad that you agree. So glad that you agree. Like in that movie, have you seen that? It's with Jim Carrey and the English actress who was in Titanic. What is her name? Something of the Spotless Mind. Okay, so anyway, set in some sort of weird, near future where you could have specific memories erased, and so these two have a love affair and then they have a falling out, and she chooses to have all memories of him erased. Not Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. That's it right there. 50 First Dates is kind of along the same lines, but in Eternal Sunshine of the you've never seen it, but you knew what I was talking about. It has seeped through the consciousness. What's that called? Pop culture. But anyway, she chooses to have specific memories erased so she doesn't feel the pain of having lost him. I'm going with join us. Let's see what happens. But I totally disagree with her choice. I feel like that does your experiences a disservice. I don't want to repeat my kind's mistakes, but if you're willing to take the risk, then so am I. It's the easy way out, right? It is. And what do you learn from that then? Have you seen that movie, Game Rat? Has anyone in chat seen that movie? 50 First Dates I felt was a little bit more sad because she didn't have a choice, right? And so every day was they had to relearn to be together. Well, I'm glad I didn't tell you the whole movie then. You might watch it someday, and there is some of the movie that I have not explained to you, so it's not totally spoiled. The ending was pretty good, I thought. I actually thought it was good. It was good for her, but not for him on 50 First Dates. I think it was sad for both of them. Well, was it good for her? I mean, she woke up every day, and then the only person that she would recognize there would be her father. So her father had to be with them so that she could move through life, but had to accept this story that they were telling her about her life because she didn't remember any of it. She fell in love every day, but also, man, the amount of trust it would take, He did stick through it despite the daily reset. I like that part of the movie where he apologizes for not being so cute. Like, sorry, I'm not better looking. That's a good movie. I enjoyed that movie. I did. All right, let's go find the Nomai, and then our party will be complete. Let's go find the Nomai. This is so beautiful right here. Oh my god, I'm tearing up, you guys. This sucks. You admit to being embarrassed for him multiple times? In what way? Like, in what? Do you have an incident in mind that you were embarrassed for him? That's Sandler for you. That's Sandler for you. Turned out to be a really good actor, I think, in his older age. His older age. He's younger than I am. Who am I calling old? That's right. I totally forgot the shuttle appeared. I can't believe how much I have forgotten of this. I mean, I've remembered, you know, basically what's going on. When he's doing the fake crying at the diner, like, dude, a bit over the top. No way she didn't see through it. And that would be creepy too. When someone too emphatically wants to get through to you, that's a little bit scary. This way. I do like the way the Nomai play with gravity as well. Yeah, I do recommend Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. That is a really, really good movie. Really got me to thinking about, as much as things hurt, they do hurt less the more you go on, but then, you know, the edges are worn away and it just becomes a part of your complete experience. Get it? I did. All right, cool. Thanks for the lurk. And it was nice meeting you. Thanks for joining me today. It was great. I will give you a follow as well after the stream. And hopefully catch one of your streams. All right, let's go back over here to one of the most... Oh, I almost can't even say it. I can't believe I'm crying again. Let's toast a marshmallow at the end of the universe. He's just started the delivery driver gig. Oh yeah, I DoorDash almost every day. I did take today off. These are our people. Exactly, right? Toasting a marshmallow at the end of the universe. With everybody we've grown to love in the game. I'm doing skip the dishes. Very cool. You can hear the... All right, let's go talk to everybody. Oh gosh, you guys. conscious observer has entered the eye. I wonder what happens now. Is it time to find out? Yeah. Wait. I'm going to say not yet, because I want to talk to everybody else first. Shall I begin? Yes. Well, then here I go. Should I begin? We're here to play. We're here to play the music. I hadn't dared to hope that anyone would hear the signal, for how briefly I set it free, yet here we are. Are you ready for the final step? Yeah. Then it's time to send our spark out into the darkness. Hey, Esker. Please start. Okay, I won't let you down. Yep, play the harmonica for us. Talk to Gabbro. What do you say, time buddy? Ready to start the music? Oh, what do you say, time buddy? He's calling me time buddy. Yeah. Huh, this should be cool. All right, Selenum. I know, I do too. I'm really having a hard time not just, like, with the tears. The song is new to me, but I'm honored to be a part of it. Okay, Selenum. Truly one of the best moments in video game history right here. Last marshmallow. Now, the last time I was here, what I did was I jumped up and tried to enter. I know. It's not really sad. It's just, you know, touching as hell. Hell being very touching. Poignant is the word I keep coming back to as well, yeah. Oof. This game is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. USN Heckler, welcome in. Happy to meet you. Yeah, I adore this game as well.
Finally, a robot slave of my own.
It is truly something special. It really is. And the end of this game just makes history. Video game history. So at the end of the credits is a little scene that I want to see and see how it's changed. There's every creature that was there at the end. Yeah, I'm glad that you were here as well. It really is. It is a divergence from the typical game. Everything about it is different. You know, and I keep coming back to this, you know, the idea that you're invited to explore. There's no path laid out for you. You're given, you have some conversations and then people are like, I'd go to this place first, you know, Giant's Deep or whatever. So you're made aware that there are places to visit, but not given any specific mission whatsoever except to go out and explore. 6 gig left on the Mass Effect install. Is that what you're going to be playing tonight, Token? Exactly. The first seconds in the game. Hey, what's that? Hey, what's that? And drawn into the game, and you make your own path. not given any sort of specific mission or side quest, nothing like that. The formula is completely different here. It's fun to play. Flying that ship at first is very challenging, but it becomes sort of like second nature after a while, get used to the controls. Nice, nice. But you're gonna start Mass Effect 2, right? Are you gonna start again, or are you gonna try to pick up where you left off before? Do you have to start from the beginning? Restarting, okay. Oof. Man. This game makes you think about bigger things, It helps you to think about bigger things. And the puzzles were fun. The puzzles were so fun and challenging. And it wasn't too easy. There weren't difficulty levels. It wasn't too easy, but definitely doable. It was all the way to the Shadow Broker DLC. Holy cow, man, that's almost all the way through. Oh man, that Shadow Broker DLC is fun. That Shadow Broker ship is amazing. Totally worth it. I felt victorious, absolutely solving the puzzles. Just take a moment. There's so many different clocks in the game too, right? So the overall clock of the solar, the supernova, the overall 22-minute clock, with the supernova at the end of it. Man, what a game. And then there's the hourglass twins. When you're working those puzzles, you've got that clock to work against as the sand goes from... I almost don't want to talk. This music is so beautiful. It's just a beautiful game, and at the end of it, to have such a wonderful feeling, such a feeling of satisfaction, not just in having played the game, but just this, a feeling of closure, like, yes, this ending was wonderful. I don't have any wishes that it would be different. I found that it was awesome. But Kim, it's just a game. Is it though? Is it really just a game? This is an experience. And I'm very happy that I went back and replayed the end so that I could incorporate the AUX here. Man, I am surprised though that I was as affected the second time through as I was the first time through, because I did cry the first time through as well. It's just a game. It's not just a game. We all know that. It does. I thought so. Hey, TK. Hi. How are you? Welcome in. You're just in time for the credits. TK and 7 Insanity. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'll give you a shout out in just a second. This is the end of the credits here. 14.3 billion years later. Your timing is impeccable. There's our solar system. There's the difference. That's how the AUX show up in the new incarnation, how they helped birth the new existence. Right, the new solar system. So, what a beautiful game. Thank you, Token. I appreciate that. Whew. Yep. What a wonderful game. You know, I did enjoy this game. This is in my top 3 games. Yeah, definitely. Of course, Flame in the Flood will always have the most special place in my heart. And then there's Dragon Age. Yeah, which is just so amazing to me. It kind of changed my whole. Anyway, Dragon Age, and then Outer Wilds. And honestly, at this moment, I would have to say that Outer Wilds has edged out Dragon Age for the number 2 spot. This is such a fresh experience. Now, maybe the next time I play Dragon Age, it'll take back number 2. But right now, I'd have to say that overall, this game is wonderful. There's such a great feeling of closure at the end. It is not fair that you can only play this once. It's not fair at all. And so maybe going through the eternal sunshine of the spotless mind, I would have just these memories erased so I could replay this game and have this experience again. This, this emotional response, I think is just beautiful. I really like it. Yeah, I think this is my number 2 game right now. Definitely top 3, so it'll be jockeying for the number 2 spot with Dragon Age. I wish I could play it again. I'm not sure what's next. I'm going to go through the list of games that I own, so that's what I was saying. I don't have access to Game Pass right now, so my selection is kind of limited, but and I'm really trying to not play Dragon Age right now until it's closer to the Dreadwolf release. And Mass Effect, I'm trying not to play that one until it's closer to Mass Effect 4 release. I might have to cave on that one though. Do I bother with achievements? Not normally. I mean, I stumble across them. I don't necessarily set out to achieve them. Why do you ask? TK, what are you playing right now? Did it say in the shout out? Assassin's Creed. Oh, okay. Oh, there are. Oh, you're getting slammed with ads. Okay, sorry, you guys. There are achievements for Outer Wilds if you feel like squeezing a few more hours out of it. Pfft, heck yeah. I can totally see myself going in and trying to squeeze every... There was an achievement right there. Squeeze every last bit out of this game that I can get out of it. I know Paladrin has mentioned that there's an expired can of marshmallows around somewhere, so I'll probably go in and take a look for that. Do you recommend playing, starting from a fresh slate, or just going back in to just replay that last loop now that, most of it, or would it even matter? Does it matter? Yeah, I don't think that you take anything out that can't be... Yeah, because it's the time loop, right? It wouldn't matter. Everything's basically fresh from the start except your knowledge. Right. And we're back. Okay, cool. Are you still playing Assassin's Creed, is what I had asked. I know. I asked the questions would it matter? And then think through it. It's no, because every 22 minutes, it's a fresh start, basically. The only thing that's changed is your knowledge level. Cool. Oh, there is one where you need to start fresh and get to the eye on your first loop. Okay. Just from a fresh start. But I mean, Oh, I see. So you don't play any of the rest of the game. You just start afresh. Hop a fresh game and then go straight to the eye. The one you're currently doing, you've done everything now except the main story. So it's easy runnings from now on. So you've done all the side stuff. That's hilarious. When I the very first RPG I played was The Witcher 3. So I started with City Builders, City Skylines. And then the next game I played alongside of Flame in the Flood was The Witcher. And I had at this point in my gameplay history, had no idea what a side quest was. And so I'm Geralt. I'm on a mission to save Ciri, right? So going through the game, and every time I run into an NPC who wants me to do something for them, go save someone or hunt something down, my response was always, no, I'm sorry, I don't have time. I am on a very tight time restraint here. I've got to go save someone, basically was my, response. Like, I didn't do any side quests. I had no idea that you're supposed to be side questing until I got to this one monster that I just could not beat, and started to get the idea that maybe what I needed was more experience, and then asked my sons about what's going on. They're like, yeah, you're supposed to be doing side quests to gain experience so you can level up. I know, hilarious. I was just like so focused. I was not going to be distracted. Oof. All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it an evening. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me for this final session with Outer Wilds, which is truly just a beautiful game. I cannot recommend it more. You have 300 hours in Witcher 3. Oh my God, that's amazing. Oh, I don't know which one I'm playing next here. Yeah, I have no idea, but it's going to be something that's on my list. So this is what I've got. Mass Effect. Outer Worlds is always very fun. Sniper Elite 4, I have played that many times. I played the very beginning of that game so many times I had it memorized. Dragon Age, there's my Witcher 3. Yeah, it'll be a surprise. So these are my choices. I do own BioShock Infinite. I haven't played it yet, and I have not played Skyrim. Oh, how did you enjoy? You finished your playthrough of Skyrim, or at least it hasn't been on your rotation, so I assumed that you had finished it. How did you like that? Do you recommend that game? There's the game that started it all, City Skylines. So these are the ones that I own so far. So it'll be one of these. Oh, you quit your playthrough, got overwhelmed and bogged down by all the quests. I applaud you. I applaud your decision to quit it. I know so many streamers would just keep slogging through something that they're not really enjoying, feeling the need to finish. Very cool. Good to know. Yeah, I've heard that Skyrim was incredible. And still is incredible that it has held up. But yeah, good to know. Good to know. And I applaud you for making that decision for yourself, just deciding that not having a good time, I'm dropping it. The combat was kind of sketchy as compared to Elden Ring, which you are rocking, by the way. I love watching you play that game. And you're almost through that. Man, very cool. Okay, so you can see these are the games that I have to choose from. So it'll be one of these that I play. And that's when you started Kingdom Come Deliverance. Do I own that one? Oh, for some reason I thought I had that game. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Coffee Talk. Oh, Hellblade is really a good game. Oh, you did love Far. Oh, that's right. I remember you played that game. That was a great game, actually. There, I do own Kingdom Come Deliverance. I'm not going to play this one next. A, you're playing it, and I've been watching some of your sessions. But B, I'm just not quite in the mood to dive into that one yet. But, oh, there's the Sexy Brutale. I was your first 50K redeem. I take pride in that. And then, yeah, so not too many more that are, aren't listed on the first page, but it'll be one of these. All right, you guys. All right. Thanks for sticking around for conversation and for joining me for the game. I'm going to go ahead and call the stream and wish everybody a great night and all the goodness in the world. Chuckles, hi, welcome in. Nice to see you. The sexy brutal is good. You're trying to forget it so you can play it again. Oh, I thought it was great. You take care as well, Thornside. It was great having you here. Yep. That was a good game. It was a good playthrough. All right, you guys. Have a good night. And I will be streaming again on Thursday. So I went back to Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, because the Monday, Wednesday, Saturday just was not sticking with me. So Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday are my nights. All right. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye-bye.